What up, gang? What up? Wonder if anybody's actually here. What's up, gamers? And VTubers. And whoever else is here. Hey, Google. Turn the lights blue. Yeah. Little blue in here. Get the replay. All right. I'm trying to throw this link in a chat somewhere. In a post or something. I don't know. This is nothing crazy. This is literally just I got a pack of the Star Wars Topps trading cards. I wanted to open them, and I thought, I might as well go live. What's up, Phantom Menace Dennis? First chatter of the night. Good to see you. How you been? How's the wife? How's the kids? Saw, dude. No, but nothing much is up. I am just going to be opening a couple card packs. I'm just going to make a quick post about it because if anybody wants to pull up, they can. Because why not? Why the hell not? I got my little light going, fancy and stuff. I was gonna set up my main camera, but the game's on in like 30 minutes or so. So I was like, yeah, we're gonna go chillaxing. We're gonna go pretty chill, relaxing. So this has, I believe it's 8 packs in it. And it says like 40 cards total. So for those that don't know, these card packs give you a chance at a couple different things. One, there is specific artworks that are just like one of ones done by different artists that you can collect. There are like foil cards, like any other thing, like Pokemon. And then there are signed cards. So that's what we're hoping for today, is to get something signed. I've also been pretty curious about these for quite a while. I did end up getting an extremely good deal. And it was here on my desk. And I think it got moved around. So I don't know where it is off the top of my head, which is a little concerning, just a tad. But it's Thrawn signed one, signed by Lars. So it's pretty hype. I would show it to you if I knew where it went off to. Oh, it's on my computer. So I've gotten this one already. This one is signed by Thrawn himself. And it is a banger. It is a absolute banger. What's up, Commander Cook? Welcome to the chat. Long time no see. Look, Cook. Yes, the blue man himself. Here, post you guys on the IG real quick. But yeah, I got some cards to open. And then Bills versus Dolphins tonight at 8:15 the game starts. So go Bills. I'm a Steelers fan, but go Bills. Today's box opener of choice is the Microtech Ultratech 501st edition because, we got to be extra with it. So let's crack this open. And for anybody being like, oh, do one of those card packs where you just shred it in half and pray that there's nothing good in there. No, I will not be doing any of those. Because these are not cheap. These are like $30 a box. So wasn't expecting that. As a Pokemon card collector, I wasn't expecting it to be that expensive. But also I feel like I should have. Also, I haven't gotten like card packs of like anything in a very, very long time. So I do know that there are like block ones that are like multiple like cards kind of like in a folding tray type beat. You can usually feel those out because they're extra large packs. I don't think we got any of those. These are all Acolyte themed, which is probably why I think that I've been able to actually pick them up, because usually Topps collectors are all over these things. And there's been a lot of cards for the Acolyte or for Skeleton Crew, which, surprise, surprise, not a lot of people like. So it was pretty easy. They still have these available on Target.com. So I just picked it up from that. So without further ado, I think I'll shuffle the packs. I don't know if there's like a guaranteed seed rating for these, like one hype card per set or like per box. No idea. Really going into this blind. I just saw them and I thought they were cool. I started getting a couple of the Star Wars Unlimited cards, but I don't have anybody to play with. So haven't been really doing too much of that. So I think let's start off the night with the first pack. Ta-da. And I don't know if there's like, oh, I don't know if that's special or not, but it's shiny. For Beckett, a shiny Beckett, kind of. It's kind of like chromy, so I don't know if that's special or not. Never seen these. By the way, guys, welcome Tommy to the chat. Never seen these in person. I got them on Target.com. I was just, because I know they had a box set at Costco. I was trying to get my girlfriend to go get me a box, but she hasn't been able to make it up there. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna see if they're online, and they're on Target's website still. But they are like $40 for a pack, like a box set of like 80 of these. So a little expensive. So we got Beckett, we got Yoda, we got Luke Skywalker, and he's low-key shiny. We got Jar Jar, the guy, and then we got C1D1. So I think like the cool card of our set is this Luke Skywalker, because he's kind of like foiled background. And yeah, I just got these because I was interested, because I showed chat earlier. I got this one signed by Thrawn, just because I wanted something signed by Lars for my collection, because he doesn't do a lot of con appearances. So picked that up, and then I was like, oh, you can get more signed cards through these, or they have like the one-of-one art pieces, things like that. So I just thought it'd be cool. On to pack number 2. So I think like the cool ones are like seated in the middle of the packs, rather than being like towards the end, like with Pokemon. All right, starting off, we got R2-D2. Oh, we got Pip. Oh, that's fun. Love Pip. Ooh, this one's special. So this is the one for the Acolyte. This is like one of the sideways foils. So I do know that these are like one of the rarer ones. I don't know if these ones are numbered. A Search for a Virgins, Chapter 7, Choice of the Acolyte. It has like a little description of the episode on the back. So that's cool. We got Basil, everybody's favorite guy from the Acolyte. And then we got Dryden Voss. So pretty cool. So yeah, it does seem like the seeds are like in the middle of the decks. So I don't know like the shuffle around rate for these. But also like if it's anything cool, the back of it will give it away. So I think I will make 2 separate piles of like the foil cards and then everything else. And then once we get to the end, I'll just go through everything. We'll see the pools and if there's anything magical. Again, absolute finger crossed for anything signed, because that would be Pete. Basil is a Pete character. No, he's not. Yeah, true. He kind of a Grimbo. Okay, starting off strong. We got Bosk. It's a nice one. Then we got General Pride, and he's kind of a foil card, so that's kind of nice. All of these cards have like a kind of a shine to it. Ooh, we got another horizontal scene card for Skeleton Crew. So I think lots of the ones in this set are themed around. Oh yeah, this is the one that's plaguing everybody, I bet. Kim, whatever his name is, this guy. I've seen other people do pack openings, and this is an absolute scourge on this card set. There's a lot of this guy. But then we also got Mace Windu. If you find Carson Teva card, I'm paying top dollar. I will let you know. We'll go through all my finds at the very end. And we will kind of see like the rare cards versus the semi-rare cards. I don't know the scaling of these. He hates Carson Teva. Oh, bro. Hashtag love Carson Teva, I guess. Okay. Starting off strong. Kana? I don't even remember this person, which is crazy because usually I have like a visual of like everybody. It's just like I recognize you, but not this time. Got Ragnar Vizsla. We got another sideways foil card. For Osha wears the Crotosis helmet. So I don't know if these ones I don't think they're guaranteed because one of my packs didn't have these already. Titanfall Awe character. Very correct. Ayo! Jabba the Hutt. That's a cool one. And then one of our witches from she can sit very nicely with Fran. They can sit nicely together. That was the pirate in the patrol armor. Oh yeah, I'm hoping for a signed Chimere card. That would be absolutely baller. I think I would, because I've seen that there is a card in existence that's advertised by the set that is signed by Chimere and Soul, which would go bonkers. So I think we're halfway through. We got 4 packs left in the 8-pack box. No signatures, no art cards. Was I expecting any? Not really. For those who know me, you know I have the absolute most dog shit luck when it comes to card pack openings. I never get anything good. So, and speaking of nothing good, we got Rose Tico. Nice. All right, we got a Soul card. Not signed, but at least it's Master Soul. We got another scene card for Neil and Hayna, his little crush. I'm gonna keep it $150 with you. I watched Skeleton Crew when it came out. I enjoyed it. I haven't gone back to it at all since. Last 2 cards, we got Hux, love that guy, and then we got Soul's Apprentice, Jackie Lon. Yeah, I'm gonna highlight that one real quick. I have the most dog shit luck ever when it comes to opening card packs. So I was not really expecting anything, but the scene cards are cool at least. I like that the overall the cards feel like, what the heck? Oh, the sticker from my computer came off and got stuck to Rose. The THX sticker. I was like, hello. But yeah, the cards are nice. They all kind of have like an iridescent shine to them, and they're very like glossy, which makes them feel high quality and like collectible, I guess. Diving into another one. This time, I think I'll go like 3 to the front. So 1, 2, 3. Maybe that will redo the seed. I don't know. So we got Jackie. We got Admiral Akbar. We have Captain Porter. Wow, New Republic guy. Love him. Not. Oh, we got a Grimbo. We got a Slime more. We got a little Grimbo in here. Ooh, that one's kind of heat. Grand Inquisitor. And then yeah, I guess Grand Inquisitor was the cool one for the thing. So I guess they're not guaranteed one of these. So I don't know if I just had good luck and I got them and I have no idea or what. But fuck it, we ball. We got 2 packs left, people. And we still got 20 minutes before kickoff. So we're making good time. More like 30 minutes. All right. 1, 2. Ooh. I think we got something good, guys. I think we got something good. I just saw the back. But I don't know what we got, but it might be good. Okay. We got Luke. We got Lando from Solo. I did just read the Han Solo trilogy of books, so expect a video essay that I'm currently writing about that to come out in the near future, because they were pretty good. We got Pelga, we got another Hux, and then on the very back, what? That is a color, like a color by number card. This is a Star Wars by the number card from 2025. It doesn't have like a number seating or anything like that, but never seen that. That's kind of funny. Kind of looks like a PCB board. I just saw the back when I was going through these, and I was like, I don't see a 1 of 1 or signature for an artist or anything. So it was a thing, and it was different. So thanks, Topps. Now I can color in my collectible card. So got a couple dupes. Got a fat stack of cards from this. Dang. I gotta get a binder now. Luke's your favorite so far? Yeah, it's a pretty good one. I think the Grand Inquisitor is my favorite so far. Alrighty. Last one. 1, 2. Oh, a different back than I've seen on cards. So we have Captain Gerard, I guess. Ooh, Boba Fett. Nice. We have Enfys Nest. Nice. Another Lando, and oh, we got a Ravenak? What? Huh? Outer World Oddities. And it's got like a faux sticker on it. Traveling through the Outer Rim has always been dangerous, and smugglers and bounty hunters expect to run into anything. The Mandalorian chasing a bounty on a frigid world once encountered a Ravenak, a beast with powerful muscles that erupted from the ice below the ship, sinking into it with menacing fangs. So this is the guy that we see at the beginning of The Mandalorian, I guess. What we all assumed was a giant walrus creature is a Ravenak. Lurking while I clean. Sup, man? How's it going? Yes, season 1, episode 1. Okay. So, no art cards, no signatures. We'll go over just the generals first, so we could see everything that we got. Boba Fett's cool. Hux is cool. The Junkyard guy from Andor. At least we got a Andor card. Luke is cool. Akbar's cool. Don't care about you. Don't really care about you. This one's a cool card. Soul is nice. Rose is a Rose. Another Hux. Ooh, I'm starting to drop them. They're so glossy. Jabba's cool. That Bosk one's neat. This thing. Mace Windu is dope. Yoda. Oh, Droid. Jar Jar's peak. Pip is dope. I fuck with Pip. R2 and are probably our best card of all, Basil. So that's the fat stack of regs, and then the couple cool ones. We have a Virgins scene. I threw Luke in here because I didn't know if he was special or not. Now that I know that he's not, he's going into the pile. Skeleton Crew, Rydan. Looking at the Cortosis helmet. Neil and his crush on a roof. Colored by number Wookiee. And the Ravenak. So there's a lot of different variations of cards that you could get in the set, it seems. Which I understand why now when people buy these, they buy them by the fucking pallet. So maybe I don't know, because that one box, it doesn't feel like a lot when you're opening it, but man, that is a fat stack of cards. That is a stack. So for now, I will keep them in the box because I don't really have anything to display them with. Yes, the sets are ginormous from what I've heard. So yeah, and that's just one opening. So granted, when you're paying almost $40 for a box of cards, do you get your money's worth? I don't know. No idea. As a non-Topps card collector who's just kind of like curious about it, just because he got a Thrawn card that's signed by his Blue Crush, I don't know. No idea. Don't really get paid enough to keep doing that. I make out okay. All right. Well, that's all I had. I don't know. And we still got time before kickoff, so I might just sit and chill and chat for a bit. I don't really have any pickups to show off. I do got one that I've been creaming my jeans over. I got the Hot Toys Dial of Destiny Harrison Ford, and for those that know me, that when this came out, I was absolutely gucking on this movie. Absolutely loved it. So initially the Hot Toy sold out. I missed it. And then I got an email from as I break everything and my stream closes. Holy shit. Holy fucking airball. Holy fucking airball. Holy fucking airball. Don't if you can hear the Indiana Jones music playing right now, that is because that is my screensaver for or like my wallpaper on my homepage. Because why not? Anyway, yes, this figure initially sold out. Missed it. Got the email from Sideshow being like, we were restocking it. Do you want it? And I said yes. You want to know what I didn't get though? You want to know what I didn't get? I pre-ordered the hyper realistic Anakin Hot Toy from Toys Wonderland. When it dropped, I got lucky and got one of those pre-orders. And then they canceled my pre-order. I was doing a payment plan through them. I got halfway through my payment plan, and then they canceled my order and didn't refund me anything. So I paid them like $300-400 just for them to say whoop, whoop, whoop. So fuck Toys Wonderland forever and always. They can suck my dick. Yeah, I've never had luck with the wait list either. I guess it must not have been a long one because Indy was up for quite a while. And he just like the day I was like, you know what? I'm finally gonna get him. He went off. Is that the rooted hair one we were talking about years ago? Yes. Its pre-order went up at probably like the beginning of last year. I scored one through Toys Wonderland through a payment plan, and about probably this time last year, September, October-ish, after I did like a couple good months of paying, they just canceled my order and never refunded me. So that sucked. That really sucked. So yeah, I'll never shop through them again. So granted though, I don't need it. I didn't need it. I just thought it was really cool. So I got Indy. I'll eventually be getting Thrawn since he's still available. I am going to Japan in November, so I will be stopping at the Hot Toys store for sure, and maybe picking him up there, or I'll just wait till I get back. We'll see. Because I'm also going on another trip to Disney later this year. No refund. Did I dispute the charges? Yes, my bank sucks. I disputed it through them, and I told them what happened, and they basically just said there's nothing we can do about it. Because they were like, did you read the literature? Did you miss a payment? And I went through everything, and I didn't miss any payments. There was no reason why they should have stopped it. I no idea what happened. But the banks around here, they low-key suck. And this isn't the first time I've been screwed over by them. Somebody got my card information and bought like 7 subscriptions to Discord Nitro my first year of college, and I disputed it with the bank, and they're like, well, it looks like it came from you and Erie, so there's nothing we can do about it. So screw the bank. Trip to Japan, nice. Yes, I'm spending a week in Tokyo. Jackson and I are going. We're just hanging out, and I am super excited. It's gonna be fun. Jackson went earlier this year for Star Wars Celebration, had a blast, and then one day he was like, you want to go with me? I want to go back. And I was like, sure. So be doing that, and then later that month I'll be taking a trip down to Disney. Again, just to go visit some friends I made down there, stay with some people, go to the parks, all that fun stuff. So I got a busy end of the year. Tokyo, land of toes. Apparently, it's going to get really hard to travel there next year. They're putting in a bunch of laws where they're upping the price of all goods for tourists. So if you're a tourist, you have to pay an extra fee on top of everything. Shop owners reserve the right to turn you away for being a tourist. The prices in general are going up. You have to get a tourism visa to go now instead of just having your passport. So because apparently they're dealing with an over tourism problem, which makes sense. They're the most popular country to travel to in the world right now. So, ding dong. Oh well. So I'm glad I'm getting in there before all that stuff goes through and makes it a pain in the butt. But probably I don't know if I'll ever go back because it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be nuts. All right, guys, who's your money on tonight? The Bills or the Dolphins? And if you say the Dolphins, you are absolutely wrong. I need Josh Allen to show up for my fantasy league this week. He's been doing me some pretty good the past 2 weeks. Good spots near Shibuya. Yeah, I've heard. No way. You see, so the Steelers were looking into picking up Tyreek Hill because he was Tyreek Hill, and then a bunch of allegations came in about him, like a domestic abuse allegations, and now we don't want him anymore. Bills definitely have it. Bills cover the spread, of course. Josh Allen is a crazy draft get. Yeah, I got lucky enough. I'm in this league where it's like winner takes all, like $500. So it's Josh. I had first pick for some reason, so I picked him first. And he's been doing me pretty good last week. Granted, last week I don't know if any of you guys know how fantasy works or how the point system goes. But I had Josh Allen, and he put up 11 points between touchdowns, rushing touchdowns, pass average in general, which was, he got about 13, 18 points, if I remember, which is fine. Jared Goff of the Lions was on my bench, and he put up 33.9. The Lions went off last week after getting absolutely spanked by Green Bay in week 1, which is a good thing to see. Need week 1 Allen. PPR league. I'd go through it's the ESPN fantasy app, and basically it's just a couple people that I knew. One guy was doing a league with some friends back in Pittsburgh, and he was like, "Do you want in? We need another guy." Because you set like an 8-person league, and you need to fill 8 people. So if one of your guys bails, then it's scramble to find somebody else. So I was the scramble pick, and now I'm 2-0 for the league. So I'm doing pretty good, and I'm hoping I take all their money and run away. That's how it goes in fantasy. Players on your bench will always score more. Yeah, I also did I set up a for fun league between my family and my girlfriend's family. And my mom got the best draft picks ever for some reason, and I got absolutely shafted because 5 of my starters are all injured, questionable, or on IR already. So I'm going with a complete backup team, which sucks. But that was just for fun and gloating rights. So I'm pretty sure I'm getting shafted in that one. As long as I don't end up last, I'll be okay, but it might look like it. So gotta do what you gotta do. Gotta do what you gotta do. Sounds rigged to me. Yeah, it kind of was. I wasn't a fan of so first off, the draft pick, like I said, ESPN, do it random. I don't want to know who's going first. I don't want to know who's going last because it snakes. So if you go first in the first round, then you go last in the second round, but then you get 2 picks in a row, so it goes back and forth. And the pick rate set up my entire family and then Alexa's entire family, which already looked pretty bad. But my mom and Alexa's mom both ended up getting like back-to-back picks after every round or every other round. So it ended up working out for them. And they're like the 2 best teams in the league, which is funny because Alexa's mom, my girlfriend's mom, didn't know football players, so she was just like, I'm just gonna pick players that have a nice smile, and she's dominating with her team of smiles. If I'm not winning, then it's rigged. Exactly. Alexa's dad definitely rigged it when he learned fantasy day of to be in the league. What else is new? I've been an absolute readaholic this year. I've been reading a metric ton. So one video that's coming out probably this weekend, hopefully, or Jackson and I are doing a book review on Bad Batch Sanctuary. We read this the first week it came out. We recorded our first video, and then of course 1313 being 1313, we couldn't get our footage uploaded to Drive so I could edit it. AKA Jackson couldn't get his footage uploaded to Drive for some reason. Is it good? Yes, this reads like a Bad Batch movie. It's really good. There are some parts of like Omega's character where it's like cartoonish to an extent of how hopeful and naive she can be. And the book really focuses on Hunter, and Hunter's very, very broody. But overall, it was a good one. This is in between where the Bad Batch and Fee are doing jobs to help support Pabu. You do get a little bit more of a romance arc in this between Tech and Fee, which helps make Plan 99 suck even more. But I thoroughly enjoyed it. If you don't feel like reading it, Jackson and I have the first half of the book recording coming out either this weekend or this week. I have a couple client videos to edit that take priority before I can get to this. But once that's done, we're recording part 2, and then we're going to do a video essay style thing where we go over an in-depth retelling of the book and have it be kind of objective rather than opinion based, just as like a way for you to know what happened. So that's coming up. I'm currently reading Reign of the Empires. So this is like an Andor prequel ish. It's about Mon Mothma, Bail Organa, and Saw Gerrera, both like a week after Revenge of the Sith. What they're doing to form their own rebellions. This is supposedly going to be a 3-part series, and this is book 1 of it. And I've been enjoying it to a degree. It's not catching my attention like a ton, but it's definitely really, really good. If you liked the heavy politics of Andor, then you'll like this. So that's a back burner book that I've been getting through. I read the entire Han Solo trilogy of books from the 90s. So I'm working on that. I read Dark Empire, which was great. What else did I read? I read a couple more of the books that come after Heir to the Empire. I don't know. I've been logging all my stuff on my Goodreads, so I'll pull that up. Just because I set a goal for myself this year. I was like, I want to read 5 books, and I've ended up like reading 12 so far. Damn, you can't even read your watch? Unfortunate, my brother. Let's see. Where are we at? No, that's last year's. Let me just pull up okay, there it is. So I've read 13 out of 5 books. One of them is an a Harrison Ford Golden book, which doesn't really count. But whatever. So yeah, I read Paradise Snare, Hutt's Gambit, and Rebel Dawn of the Han Solo trilogy. Then I read Shadows of the Empire, which was surprisingly good. I really like Prince Caesar's character and Dash Rendar's character. He just feels like a more testosterone-inated Han Solo. But I like Han Solo a lot, so I liked his character. Every bookstore closed in my area. My city's dumb. Damn, that sucks. What did Phantom Menace Dennis say earlier? Let's say someone hasn't seen the Bad Batch yet. Would still understand and enjoy. Yeah, you could still enjoy the book. It's not super lore based. It's just kind of like it very like broadly like says this is what's happening and then gets into it. W's in the chat. Where the scoundrels at? Shout out to Ryan Hess tuning in from Batu. Apparently, taking holo vids for guests down on Bot too. Love you. I also read Star Wars Scoundrels. Speaking of Scoundrels, a book by Timothy Zahn about like a heist that Han Solo and Lando do, which is pretty good. I read the Spectre of the Past and the Vision of the Future books, which are like the sequels to the Heir to the Empire books, which was all like political espionage and trying to bring down the new empire from the Shadow Council, which is pretty cool. Read Mall Lockdown, which is another Joe Schreiber book, the same guy that did Death Troopers. So that one was okay. It wasn't my favorite. And then non-Star Wars reads, I read Jurassic Park, which was a banger. I Am Legend by Richard Matheson, because I love horror books. Political espionage. Political espionage. Yes, sir. But yeah, been doing a bit of and I've been getting more into that. So that's like one thing I've been wanting to do more with the channel is do more reading and focus on doing like video essays instead of like weekly slop podcasts where I just reiterate my same opinions I have for a couple years just because I don't know, my brain's not that big. I don't got that much to say. So this gives me like an outlet where I can write it, I can edit it, I can take my time with it, and then when I'm happy with something, I'll spit it out. So it's been freaky forever since I've watched a 1313 live. It's been forever since there's been a 1313 live. I can't remember the last time I went live for anything. And Lord forbid, if I ever decide to get around to it, I still have a Lego Inquisitor scythe, and I haven't even finished building my Ghost. Mostly because I don't have any space left on the shelf for them, but it could be Lego streams if I feel like it later. Right now, because I'm out of school, all I do is work and then twiddle my thumbs and wonder what else I could do. Thoughtful discussion topics are way more engaging than talking about something that you don't care about. Brother, that scythe is an antique now. Yeah, I haven't opened it in a while. But yeah, it was we tried to do like more episodes, and aside from like when new stuff was coming out, I just like, I don't know, it felt like a chore to be like, let's talk about who has the best toes in Star Wars, who's your favorite glup shitto. It just felt forced and not natural. So I've been enjoying, we did a couple video essays so far. We did the history of Star Wars commercials in the early 2000s, how good they used to be, things like that. We did a Battlefront one. And I believe there's one more video essay that we did. I can't think off the top of my head. I know there's one more. But those have been the most fun, I think, in recent memory. Just because it's not like a record on the I don't have to like worry about recording on a schedule when we get around to it. We did is Batu worth it? Is traveling to Disney to go to Batu worth it? So those are fun because I get to have a little bit more fun in the post-production aspect of things, and it's I don't know, it's a way for me to be a little bit more creative, way for us to, especially with Jackson and I being in completely different time zones, meeting up for podcasts just hasn't been working out, which is okay. But this way, it's like we can both record on our own time. We work together on the writing of things. And then whenever, like, say Jackson goes to Japan and does a vlog, he can do that. Whenever I have something cool to do, we can do that. So yeah, we had the Battlefront 3 Rebellion. We had his Galaxy's Edge Worth It. And we had the Star Wars commercials ones. Good editing is an art. Yeah, and I'm trying to get better at it. I won't say I'm a great editor. I'm not a bad editor. I'm just trying to always be perfecting. Because right now, on top of like working where I have been at LensCrafters, I'm also like a part-time videographer. So right now I film weddings. I'm contracted by a local football school district to do like their middle school and high school football teams. I'm working for a Dinner Theater in Michigan. I'm doing like their media. I've done a couple things for the school I went to. It's yeah. Watch some of our newer content. I can tell you've put a lot of work into the editing. Well done. Hey, I appreciate it. It's a lot more fun. It's a lot more relaxed, and it's become like, oh, I can treat this as a passion project rather than feeling the pressure of I need to get something out every week. And it's just become more of a hobby, and it's an outlet, and I enjoy it. So been loving it. Been loving it. And I'm also been building my arsenal. So most of my videos now are shot on this behemoth. So my precious Sony FX30 cinema camera. Absolutely love this thing. Usually I'd be using this for my webcam just because I like to be extra, but I was like, I'm just doing the stream on a whim. I'm just gonna go live. So I'm just using the good old webcam. But this thing, it's nuts. You can use this as a webcam, and this is a 6K sensor. So yeah, this is big boy camera. So he's sitting over here because I was like, maybe I pull him out for this, and I was decided against it because I have to clear off the desk, set up a tripod, do all the exposure, and I'm like, meh. So that's pretty much all you guys are gonna get from me tonight. I just wanted to yak, and now my girlfriend is calling just before the game. So to those that showed up, I appreciate it. Good talking to you guys. For those I haven't talked to in a minute, it's good talking to you again. And if I end up buying more of these cards, I'll hop on here and do it again, or I'll build some Legos. But you guys see me again sometime. Bye.
Hello there. This is Mark Thompson. I narrate a bunch of the Star Wars audiobooks, and I just want to make sure that you subscribe to the 1313 podcast on YouTube and join their Discord to talk about some awesome Star Wars people. Follow them on social media and be sure to support them on Patreon and become a channel member for only $1 a month. Also, you can buy awesome merch if you want to look as cool as them. It is not an exaggeration to say this podcast is a work of art. Punch it, Chewie.